One of the greatest speakers of our time, of modern time, is John C. Maxwell. One of the greatest inspirations, one of the greatest authors, one of the greatest communicators is John C. Maxwell. And in his book, The 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication, he goes over 16 key principles of how you can improve your speaking. In this episode, we're going to go over the first law, the law of credibility. The section's broken into 5 parts. First one is be transparent. Second one is be consistent. The third, be a good example. Be competent. Be trustworthy. Before he goes into any of these 5, he gives a few key points that you need to know. He said the way you deliver your speech determines how the audience will react. But more importantly, the words spoken must match the person speaking them. He emphasizes the first law is not more important than the other 15 laws. However, if you do not have it, then you will not succeed, even if you do have the other laws. A quote from Colonel Lima is, "Authenticity does not guarantee success, but inauthenticity guarantees failure." In order to avoid being inauthentic and to ensure you are authentic, make sure you are speaking words you believe in and that you live. In order to be capable of knowing others, liking others, feeling comfortable with others, and being authentic with others, we must like ourselves, know ourselves, and feel comfortable with ourselves. Without further ado, let's get into be transparent. John C. Maxwell says communication is more than sharing information. It's sharing yourself. Authenticity is a choice to show up and be real. Be honest. Let our true self be seen. Oftentimes we think people want perfect. The truth is, people don't want perfect. They want authentic. Let me ask you one question. If you're going to be liked or maybe even disliked by someone regardless of who you are, wouldn't you rather be liked or disliked for who you are, not for who you pretend to be? It takes courage to be transparent. And in the book, Maxwell says, your writing represents you. If you're mean, if you're kind, if you're wise, your book will be too. Don't be afraid to go against the norm. Be consistent. Nothing is easier than saying words. Nothing is harder than living them day after day. With consistency, almost anyone can accomplish anything if they work hard enough, long enough, and smart enough. What you repeatedly do tells others who you are. Good work must be stored up before it shows up. Consistency compounds, and so does credibility. Be a good example. Verify your messages through your own experiences and or observations. For the most conviction, this is important, only teach what you wholeheartedly believe and are trying to live. If you're confused on how to choose material, what you want to speak on, you want to inspire others, you want to make an impact, this is exactly how John C. Maxwell recommends to choose material as a speaker. 3-step process. First step, relive what you have learned, allowing the audience to relive it with you. Second step, earn the audience's respect by sharing your wins and gain their love by sharing your failures. That's crucial. Sharing your failures. This third step, decide what you shall speak on by choosing what you have lived out. Not what you want to live out, not what you think others should live out, what you have lived out, your experiences, your observations. Your words and your actions, they must align. Otherwise, you will confuse and ultimately lose the audience. Be competent. The weight of a communicator's words is determined by what they have accomplished. John left a couple reflection questions. He said, where have you been successful? And what skills have you acquired that you can pass on to others? Acquired and used that you can pass on to others. Because you cannot give what you do not have. So we see it all the time with these online coaches. I'm going to help you scale to $1 million a month. But the only business I've ever built is this business where I'm teaching people how to scale their businesses. But I've never scaled a business. Teach what you know. You cannot give what you do not have. If you have not yet developed high competence in an area of life that you want to teach about, then begin by working on that area and learning. Become great at what you do, and then after you become great, after you become highly competent, then teach out of the overflow of your life. Competent people earn the right to speak into the lives of others. Be trustworthy. Trust is a person's greatest asset. When you have established trust, people know that you possess good motives and you genuinely want to help others. Without trust, everything grinds to a halt. John left more reflection questions. Why do you desire to speak to others? What is your motivation? Are you genuinely there for the audience to advance their cause? Or are you doing it for yourself, to advance your career, promote your business, get a book deal, become famous? None of these are wrong, but none of them build trust. People listen to you because this section is broken down into another 5 levels. First, the requirement level. People have to listen to you. Teacher, police officer, etc. The relationship level. People want to listen to you because they like you. The remarkable level. People like to listen to you because you're good. The reason level. People seek to listen to you because you add value to their lives. The return level. People are eager to listen because of who you are. This takes time to go through. The requirement level. People have to listen. Again, teacher, police officer, boss, government official, etc. This is the lowest level of speaking, but it's okay to start here. Your title or position will not keep people engaged. People do not want to listen to you. They have to listen to you. The relationship level. People want to listen to you because they like you. If you can't develop personal relationships beforehand, then be relational. Care about your listeners as people. Be transparent and authentic. Live what you speak, and in turn, people will like you. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. The remarkable level. People like to listen to you because you're good. It takes time, oftentimes several years, to build, develop, and refine your style. It took John Maxwell 8 years, and he's still learning and growing after over 50 years of speaking. The remarkable level is only achieved with dedication and lots of time and effort. If you get to this level, people will take notice and tell others because it's so unusual. John's best advice: stay hungry to learn. The reason level. People seek to listen to you because you add value to their lives. John brought up a quote from Simon Sinek. He said, people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do. Simon Sinek from the book Start With Why. In order to provide value to others, you must first find yourself. You find yourself when you stop trying to be like anyone else. Know yourself. You know yourself when you examine yourself, ask yourself questions, and give honest answers. Be yourself. You become yourself when you accept the way God made you. Improve yourself. You improve yourself when you consistently develop your skills through trial and error. Get over yourself. You get over yourself when you stop focusing on yourself and how you look to others. And finally, give yourself. You give yourself when you start thinking about others and how you can help them. The return level. People are eager to listen because of who you are. This is the ultimate level of credibility, and it comes from having moral authority. Your most effective message is the one you live. 3 last reflection questions that John left were: is this something I know? Is this something I feel? Is this something I do? Look for a yes to all 3 questions and work to keep those in alignment. If you're an up-and-coming speaker, creative, podcaster, author, I highly recommend checking out the book, The 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication by John C. Maxwell. It's a New York, he is a New York Times bestselling author, and he claims you can apply them and make the most of your message. If you're looking to inspire, I highly recommend this book. Check it out, and I hope you guys took value from this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did take value, feel free to drop a comment, share it with a friend, family member, speaker you know who is looking to grow and improve themselves. It would be an honor to have them watch the video, and I hope that they can take value from it. Thanks so much, and have a blessed week.